Welcome to this Beginners Pilates series. My name's Kim Saha. I'm a physiotherapist and Pilates instructor, and I'm going to keep things really simple for you. 3 different beginners Pilates workouts, just 10 minutes long. Now, if you haven't subscribed already, please take a second just to have a look down and click subscribe to my channel. There's plenty of physiotherapy advice and small, short and long Pilates workouts and more energetic HIIT workouts for you. So we're going to start on our backs. So if we come down into what we call the Pilates rest position, which is on your back here. So take your time getting into that position. Now I'm going to just take you through quickly how to get your body into the correct position here. But if you want to look at my beginners Pilates how-to video, I'm going to put the link in the description box so that you can head to that and get a little bit more advice from there. So we're going to tuck the chin, open out through the chest, sink those ribs down. I want you to feel the back of the ribs coming down towards the mat. Rock the pelvis backwards and forwards a couple of times and then settle halfway in between. You want to feel like there's a little gap underneath the lower back here. Feet hip width apart, toes pointing forwards and knees hip width apart. We're just going to have the hands on our hips here to feel what they're doing. I would like you then to tighten through the pelvic floor and scoop together through those deep abdominals there. And we're going to lift and lower alternate legs. So you just take the weight on the leg that comes down and then you peel up the other one. So off we go. This is the first exercise. And I want you to go through those little checks each time you get your body in position. So lifting and lowering, keeping all of this still. The lower back wants to flatten, so try and keep that lifted up a little bit from the floor whilst keeping the ribs down. You can hold on to the ribs if you like here. You can have your hands pushing down if that's a little bit that you struggle with, keeping those ribs down. Keep reminding yourself about having that pelvic floor switched on. Good stuff. All right. So we're actually going to do 10 more of these. So in a beginner's workout, we need to do high numbers. And in fact, in Pilates in general, we do pretty high numbers because they're endurance muscles that we're working with. And they need to be able to stay on for long periods of time at a low level. Okay, 1 more each leg. Lovely. And then we're going to lower one knee out to the side at a time. So we're really lowering out, not dropping, lowering out and coming back up. And then the other side. Draw your attention to this for a second, ribs down, little arch in the back. Think about a glass of water, or champagne if you like, on the knee that is still. The glute is working a little bit, pushing down on that side to keep that stable, and the glute is working a little bit to take the leg out to the side. Your deep abdominals are working. You bring those on by accessing through the pelvic floor. Your breathing is relaxed. And you're breathing into the lower outer lungs here. In through the nose, out through the mouth, nothing too complicated. Drawing in a little bit here, keeping that pelvic floor working. Good. Last few, just concentrate on that tuck of the chin and broadening the shoulders. Good, make it the last one. Lovely. All right, and then we're going to be lifting the right leg to tabletop. Stretch it away, the thigh tightens and the thighs are level here. You come back into tabletop and down. Push down into it a little. Pick up the other leg, tabletop, stretch away, back in and down. And then swap again, tabletop, stretch out, back in and down. All the time we're working on just pulling those hip bones together at the front, accessing those deep abdominals there, keeping the little arch in the back. If there's a butterfly underneath there, you do not want to squash it or let it fly away. Good. Out, in, down. Keep going with those. You can have a little check up every so often to make sure all of this is flat. That usually means that you're in the right position. Keeping the ribs down, keeping the chest open, the chin tucked. Now you may get a little bit bored of me going through those little checkpoints all the time, but that is the real key to good posture and good technique with Pilates. Good work. Good. And we're going to do one more each side. Really stretch that leg away. Good stuff. All right, fantastic. And then we're going to start to do some hundreds. We're going to bring the arms down by the sides here. And I actually want you to think about drawing the ribs down. So we're layering up with the muscles a little bit. So you're connecting down from the ribs down to the pelvis at the front, drawing those down. The arms are down by the sides here, but hovered, and the shoulders push down away from the ears, and the shoulder blades pull down the chest wall at the back. You stretch your fingertips away, and then we're just going to go up and down with the arms. Now you feel all of this engage. These can be progressed on to lifting the head and shoulders up like in a crunch, and with the legs up as well. But for this beginner's workout, we're just going up and down with the arms. Now this is a little bit of a workout for the arms. It's a little bit of a workout for the abs, but generally you're trying to keep yourself as stable as you can. Still thinking about those pelvic floor muscles and the deep abdominal muscles as you go. Good. Good, so we're going to do 20 more. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fantastic. Bring those arms down. Good stuff. We're just going to do one more set of those. So tuck the chin, open the chest, keep the ribs down, keep the arch in the back, arms down by the sides, toes pointing forwards, up and down, draw those ribs down, scoop in the tummy, keep that little arch in the back, keep the pelvic floor switched on. Now you can breathe in for 5 and out for 5 if you want. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 more. Out. Out. Last one. Fantastic. Bring those arms down. All right, keeping the heels a little bit closer towards your bottom, we're going to be curling the bottom up into a shoulder bridge. So, tucking under, curling bottom up, peeling up one vertebra at a time, all the way to the top. I have to be careful not to come up too high here, so you need to do the same. Tucking the bottom under, keeping this engaged, and then drop the ribs down first and lowering one vertebra down to the mat, one at a time. Now this is very difficult to start with. Return to your good Pilates rest position. So then tucking under, flattening the back first, peeling up one at a time, keep that chin tucked, don't go up too high, and curl back down again, scooping in the tummy and coming back down. Good work. Tucking under, curling up, peeling up one vertebra at a time, all the way to the top. Arms can be down by your sides, and curl back down. On the last couple, I want you to think about pushing your knees away. These exercises are really good for your glute muscles. So tucking under, pushing the knees away, and that should access those glutes a little bit more. Up to the top, and curl back down. One vertebra at a time. Return again to your start position, and then curl back up again, all the way to the top. Good. And curling back down. Okay, fantastic. come onto your side, and come back up. So there you go, there's your first in the series of the beginners Pilates workouts. I hope you enjoyed that. Remember again to subscribe to my channel, give me a quick like and a comment in the comment box, and hopefully I can reply.